Well, we're on the highway to Hammond 2024, and I got my next guest, the next stop. We're going to University High. Head coach Chris Mitchell of the number 3 seeded University Lab, 15 and 2 and 5 record, number 3 seed. Chris Mitchell, welcome to the show, my man.
Glad to be here, Chad.
Listen, this has been quite a run for you over the last 5 years, right? We've got 3 titles out of 4 years in 19, 20, and 22. Took a year off last year as we I think it was the semifinals, right? And then
Yes,
this
sir.
year we're right back in the finals against a familiar foe, and that is last year's defending state champion Willow School, who is undefeated this year, right? So, Chris, what's it been like this year, kind of having to get back into the groove and getting back into the finals after a year off?
Well, I tell you what, the transition from last year to this year has been tremendous. We lost so many key players from last year's team, 6 starting seniors, and this year has been an adventure, to say the least. We started off a little slow, just a little bit out of sorts, and the guys worked incredibly hard to get where we are today.
So being there so many times, like we said, it's been 5 in your whole time with university. You had the 2 runner-ups in '09 and 10. The experience factor that you have as a coach in the state finals, that's got to lead to some confidence, right? I mean, there's been times you've had to learn things, as you know, you and I have discussed in the past. From your first couple finals to now, what's been the difference you find in your preparations and how you deal with it?
I think the biggest thing that we learned when we first attended some of the state championship finals is to try to keep it as simple as possible, straightforward, do what you've been doing the whole year, don't tinker a lot, keep it simple for the guys, and keep to your same regimen and routine that you've been doing over the course of the regular season.
Right. So don't do anything fancy. Don't do anything new. Keep it the same, right? Because the parents are going to do all that for you. They're going to try to, make it as special as possible.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The parents definitely add on, and,
Right.
and then the school and the festivities that are all involved with going to the finals is enough in and of itself. So to keep the guys focused and attention to the details is just to do what you've been doing that's got you this far. Trust in your process, trust in the things that have gotten you here, and everything will be all okay.
Well, Chris, your team, University Lab, what has been the secret? I mean, there's a lot of talent that goes there. The program is known as one of the top programs in the state, and yet, like you kind of redefine it every couple years according to your talent. What's been the secret there? Like, it's just been one of the powerhouses for the last 15 years.
I'll tell you, one of the huge assets that we have been so fortunate and so blessed to have is the addition of my assistant coach, Josue Carranza. He's just been instrumental. He's one of the Spanish teachers at the school. He has been a huge help in regards to the kids and being with them on a daily basis. And then not only that, his soccer knowledge has been off the charts. And so we've worked so well with each other. We really see eye to eye. We can run things off of each other and try to coordinate how we see the season, the players, making adjustments in game, out game, during practices. So he's been with the school now for 10 years, and he's been invaluable to not only myself but also all the players and all of the development we've had recently.
That's awesome, man. And listen, he's been around a while, and you can just see that the program is just there, man. For the last 15 years, just University High is synonymous with the best of Division Three. What about your players? Like we said, lots of talent. Lots of talent comes to there. Who are some of the leaders this year on that University High squad?
Well, for us this year, it's really been starting with some of the guys that carried over from last year. In particular, Granville Anderson has just been huge for us. His experience, his knowledge, and just his overall leadership on and off the field. Now, what's amazing about Granville is that he's also a star football player. So we don't always get him at the beginning of the season. And so we have some areas at the beginning of the season where we're just kind of waiting and waiting. And then once he arrives, the team and the players and just all of our system in general kind of goes off of him and his leadership. So once we gathered him after the football state semifinals, and our team and our shape of our team has really exploded. In accentuating with him has been our goalkeeper, William Spencer, has been a rock in the back for us and really keeps us steady, good vocal leader on the field. And those 2 players have contributed for us in our success this year.
Good thing, man. Look, so that game is Thursday, right? Thursday
Yes.
night at 7:30. We're facing
Yes.
Willow School, defending champions. So one last question for you on the way out. What has to go? What has to happen for you to be holding up that fourth state title for you?
I think for us, it's going to be when we get there, just take in the moment, enjoy every opportunity that you've been given, and at the same time, work like you've been working and trust in what we've been doing this year and stick to what's been working for us. And I think if we do that, we're going to have a great chance. Will is an outstanding soccer program led by a fantastic coach, and we got our work cut out for us. We know that. We've been really focusing in practice this week, and we're really looking forward to the challenge that Willow is going to provide.
Well, awesome, man. Chris, look, appreciate you coming on and for this preview show, and I'm sure we'll be seeing you this week at in Hammond.
Thanks, Chad. Appreciate it. Looking forward to the game.